Hi, Active Aging with Keith, back again with another video. And it's hot out today, so I'm in the office instead of out on my bicycle. Got to take care of yourself in this kind of weather, no matter what your age. Anyway, today I'd like to tell you a story that started back in the late 90s. I used to really enjoy going to Lodo in downtown Denver on what they called First Friday, which was a night when all the art galleries and bars and restaurants would have specials on that first Friday evening. And I'd love to go down and go wander through the galleries, and they'd oftentimes have glasses of wine or hors d'oeuvres set out. Sometimes you could meet the artist that was there for that evening. And I really enjoyed wandering from one art gallery to the next, seeing different kinds of art. A lot of sculptures were included. And I would often drop into a bar to listen to some music. I mean, it was a really active social scene back in those days, and it was a lot of fun to go. And one night I picked up one of the local newspapers, the Lodo and Downtown Denver News, and I was reading it while I was having a glass of wine. And as I went through it, I realized they didn't have a column dedicated to the art scene. They had a lot of ads, which was their moneymaker, from each of the galleries that showed who was a featured artist or a featured gallery that they were having something going on that night. And that was it. Well, a few days later, I was at an insurance appointment in Lodo, and I saw the offices for the newspaper, and I thought, well, I'll go in and ask. So I approached the receptionist and asked her, if they were hiring anybody that would write on the local art scene. And she said, well, hang on a second. Let me go grab the publisher. Well, out came this cute, blonde, bouncy, full of vim and vigor and personality. Her name was Samantha. And I told her what I was there for. And she said, well, that's an interesting idea. It's lunchtime. Let's go to lunch and talk about it. It's the kind of lady she was. She was sort of a take charge girl. Anyway, we sat and talked, and by the time lunch was over with, she said, yep, okay, I'll give you $150 per article. Write me one a month, and we'll see where it goes. If I like it, I'll publish it. Well, the next month I did. I went to several of the galleries, interviewed the manager or the owner, talked to them about what was coming up the following month with whatever artists and what kind of art and sculpture. And then I went back and wrote my first article. And lo and behold, she published it. She loved it. She thought it really added to the paper. And I thought, wow, this is cool. So that began a 10-year career, if you will, of writing for a local newspaper, all just because I took the time to ask the question. I had a desire and I followed through on it. I don't care what your age is. Of course, this video is dedicated to seniors, but it really applies to anybody. If you've got a desire and you want to follow through on it, do it. Gut it up and get out there and ask. You never know what's going to happen. Now, was this right place, right time, and that's why I got it? Who knows? We had a lot of fun over the next 10 years publishing those articles, and I was very grateful for Sam for giving me the opportunity. But this is something that we seniors can do too. On the internet, write a column, do photography, whatever you want to do. It's a lot of fun, gets you out, makes you be social, which we've got to continue to do. And it'll make your life more full and rich. Anyway, just another thought for you on Active Aging for Keith. Active Aging with Keith. Oh, someday I'll get that right? Thanks a lot for watching. Like and subscribe for me. Talk to you soon. See you next time.